Hello, everybody. It's Matt or him, Diesel or him in the game. I want to talk to you about the Holy Priest Mage Tower. As this video gets released, its Mage Tower will be done over with, but hopefully this guy will help you on when it comes back up in a few months here. I'll show you how I did it. I'll have a video up. I'll explain it during that time. I'll show what talents I have. I chose through it. When my video showed, I had different talents, but the talents I would have chose if I didn't really do it correctly. But I'll tell you why I did what. So, the talents that I would have chosen if I did, because I forgot to, because I ran so many times. This is the talent tree. This is the main talent you choose while running the Mage Tower. You Trail of Light, so you can heal 2 targets at once, pretty much. Angel's Mercy, which helps you tremendously in the first phase. Guardian Angel, first phase, so on and so on. Pretty much, you use this talent until the last phase, which is pretty much killing the last boss. And when that happens, you have a grace period between ads and the last boss. You would switch your talents to get renewed faith. For this, Trail of Light kind of hurts you at the very end because of a debuff that you get, which pretty much does damage, a huge amount of damage, the amount of health you have to your entire party. So if you healed someone with Flashlight and you accidentally healed yourself beforehand, you'll heal yourself up, and it would probably sometimes screw you over if you didn't know how to manage it well. I had issues with it. I did do Trail of Light for all my tries until like the last few tries, attempted just to see what if it did, and this helped tremendously. If you're having mana issues, you could go Enlightenment at the very end, but I would still recommend Renewed Faith because that 10% renewed healing on the main target, Jared, was very, very impactful. Gear wise, I just had heroic geared, high haste, high crit, versatility gear. I try to take as much mastery as possible. So pretty much the main stats for a priest. Trinkets wise, I would have chosen Ocular Gland and Unbound Changeling pretty much for the entire thing except for the last phase. It is very, very doable without these, and actually went and farmed the Savage Seed Pod, which I used, and then I bought the Ghost Iron Changeling, which also gives you extra sockets and stuff, and the Dragonlance does damage, just to help my damage in that last phase. I used the Bridal Fury for extra damage, and then I also had a versatility food buff on. I also had Rune, Flask, and I had my Shadow Coil Oil to also help do damage. So let's just get into the fight here. I'm gonna switch over to my VOD here, and I'll explain what I did and so on, okay? So, first off, obviously, fort yourself. Comes off every single time you go in there or die, so it gets reset. Again, I had the damaging trinkets on at the very beginning. I had different tree talents. I would still recommend doing that first talent tree. It heals a lot, makes it much easier, more smoothly and stuff. Keep the Ocular Grand and the Changeling just to help your healing output better. The first ad pretty much just DPS it. It's an Arbalist, so he has Mana Sting. Make sure one of your teammates literally gets the Mana Sting and then instantly dispel it. You could shackle it, but it's a waste of time. Just dispel it, kill it, and move on to the next round. Next wave. Next wave will be a Mage and Arbalist. Same principles with the Arbalist, just tack it down, but the main target here is Mage. The Mage will get a buff every single time he does Arcane Blast. Every single time he does Arcane Blast, he'll get a buff. Dispel it, and then I keep attacking. He usually never attacks the same target twice, so you don't have to instantly heal the other target fast. So my strategy here was I had the Mage. Here, I'll turn it back. I had the Mage cast once, dispel, Have Mage cast twice, gripped in Granny, and then when he was about to cast the third one, I stunned him. At that point, the Arbalist would go behind, use his Mana Sting, attack my people I gripped in, and that's pretty much it. Mage dies after that. And that is how you did the first round. Kill the Arbalist, make sure you don't get hit by the Mana Sting, and so on and so on. Third round will be Mage and Soldier. When it gets closer, obviously I'll try to explain it a little bit better. Main target Mage always. Mage will cast Arcane Blast like usual. It'll hit a target, dispel it. But when the second one goes around, you stun the Mage because the Knife Dance is coming up. Then you shackle the Soldier right away, so you can interrupt that thing and just keep on attacking the Mage and dispel. Keep attacking the Mage, heal your guys, and then you start attacking the Soldier. At this point, I had the Soldier sometimes goes back into a Knife Dance, and sometimes goes in a Rage. It's 50-50. I don't know why. Sometimes it does. Sometimes I accidentally hit Shackle too early, and the Knife Dance didn't get to like a point, whatever. If he does Knife Dance, just shackle him again, and then he'll go back into an Rage, and then you can keep on doing the wave. So pretty much, don't use Fear, don't use Stun. Try to get Stun back off with your Smites as much as possible. Keep you and Jared alive because the only two targets the Soldier will be attacking. In Rage mode, he'll be attacking you. Jared, he'll be unenraged, he'll be attacking Jared. Just keep yourselves up. Just keep on attacking. Get your Chastise off for the next round. And obviously keep shackling the Soldier as much as possible when he does his Knife Dance. For the fourth wave is the most crucial wave. It's the most hardest wave for a Holy Priest for P1. It's the Mage and double Soldier. There's a couple ways that you could do this. The way I usually did it was this. Mage casts his first Arcane Blast, will target a person. Second one comes out, almost to the finish cast. They both do Knife Dances right there. I Fear Bomb all three. My guys are already attacking the Mage. The Fear will break on the Mage itself. So when he's almost finished casting, I stun him, and then immediately switch to one of the Soldiers and then shackle him right away. Because this will happen if you don't shackle any of the Soldiers, they will, after the Fear, they will cast Knife Dance. Both of them will. So if you shackle one, there will be only one Knife Dance, and then you would shackle the other one after when he's doing their Knife Dance to interrupt it. Again, it'll be 50-50 if the other Soldier will go in Rage or Knife Dance. If a Knife Dance, just shackle the other person. The other Soldier will go away, and the guy will be shackled for 2 seconds. It is what it is. But at that point, just make sure they're in your view, and keep on attacking the Mage, keep dispelling them, keep healing Jared, keep healing whatever target who has low health. And after the Mage is done, you pretty much just swap shackles, keep your guys healed. If you have to, use cooldowns. Make sure you PI and Lust/Drums on this phase. You could use APO, you could stun. Well, you could stun one of the targets, and then you can APO and have your Chastise up again. Just keep yourselves up as much as possible. This is pretty much where you're going to blow your cooldowns for everything. I did get close here about dying. I got lucky here. If you get ever lucky, just GS yourselves or GS Jared, whoever's getting targeted. Just keep on working it through. The last wave is Mage, Soldier, and Arbalist. You get all three at one time. Main target, Mage. Keep on dispelling. After that first one goes through, the second one's coming through, Fear Bomb, because that Knife Dance is about to happen. Do the same thing I did the last round. Keep attacking, shackle the Soldier, keep attacking, and kill the Mage as fast as possible. Again, Soldier will Rage. Soldier will Knife Dance. This time he does Knife Dance. Shackling again. Make sure you dispel whoever got hit by the Mana Sting. Soldier will, I know this is going to be really hard. Sometimes the Soldier is going to be the target in front of your NPCs or the Arbalist. It's whatever the NPCs do. Just try to bear with it. But just keep on shackling when you need interrupts. Use your cooldowns here too. So just make sure you're still alive. Do whatever you can. And then after you get the Arbalist down or whatever the Soldier, and it's pretty much just heal whoever's getting targeted and then just attack. And after the first phase, you have a little grace period. It's intermission. You can literally wait as long as you want. If you want to wait until lust, so you can use it for the next go around. If you're having a hard time getting up the stairs for the stages, it's totally fine. Get all your buffs up. If you want to switch trinkets for damaging instead of healing, because it's technically not really an intense healing stage or phase, in my opinion. If you want to have more damage, you can if you're missing the DPS check. But I didn't wait for lust for this. I just waited until my him was up because I needed him for one of the stages. So I'll skip here. The first stage here of stage 3 is you're in a room with a bunch of eyes and they pulsate for doing damage. And it's pretty much attack one and then just keep on going around the circle as much as possible and just keep targeting one of them and just get them down and then heal yourself with the full. That's pretty much what you do here. And then go back, the first kill, you go to the spot, and then you just pretty much attack the next one over. Heal yourself to the full. You have plenty of time that you'll move pretty slowly, and just keep on trying to replace where you killed the other eye, and just keep on attacking the next one across over and over. Just keep healing yourself, and so on and so on. Then after this stage, the next stage will be 3 fell bats, 2 green orbs, and a big guy. For this, I pulled them back here. You can definitely pull them into the room. Does not matter. Just make sure those fell bats die first. Dot them up, and then pretty much use Divine Star, and then do Holy Nova until they're dead. Which guarantees pretty much they're gone and pretty fast. We've used Divine Star and hit them all with all their dots, and then use a couple of Fel Novas, and then just target the Dominator. Fel Nova, get these balls through, open the gate. Next stage here will be 1 person you need to dispel, 3 people you need to heal up to full, and then you need to kill a Arbalist. For this one, you automatically just target the person you need to dispel right away, then him. This is where that's the reason why I waited for my him. It was for here. If you don't get him up to full, use your Sanctify heal. And then right away, start attacking the Arbalist. Here, you don't have teammates to use your Mana Sting. So pretty much you have to use your CC. First one I go off was use Chastise. Try to get close to his cast as possible, in my opinion, so your spells can do a little more damage and such, and try to get off cooldown and stuff like that if your fear is on cooldown for some reason. And then the next Mana Sting, go up there, fear to interrupt, keep on attacking. At this point, your smite should repeat over your Chastise up and open up here. Next one is a room of Fel Orbs. Just Holy Nova them up the floor, open up the portal, and then you're into the next room. This room, you have 3 eyes, like in the first room, and then you have a Dread Corruptor. The Dread Corruptor will summon eyes that spin around with lasers, which increase the damage you take. During my attempts, I really didn't feel that much of a difference of it really doing that much damage. So I literally just walked in the room here and just pretty much walked in far enough so these orbs behind me can't attack me, and just stood still until I killed all the eyes. One at a time, then healed myself to the full, killed the next eye, healed myself to the full. After the last one, healed myself to the full, and pretty much just went into the middle of the room, started killing the the Dread Corruptor as fast as possible. Using all my cooldowns and such. PI, you can, if you did wait for lust here if you want. You can APO, just Chastise again. APO to heal yourself again. It does not matter, because after this part right here, there's another intermission just like the first one we had before we went up the stairs. So I just did here, holding all my words, get myself the heal health. Like I said, I just stood here right in the middle. They're supposed to give you a debuff, whatever, to do more damage. I just stayed here. I didn't see a difference, whatever, so I just kept attacking the eyes. And after I've done, get myself the full here, and then just start attacking the Dread Corruptor. And after all this, I had plenty of time. So do not panic when you get to this spot. Do not panic. If it does take a couple tries, it takes a couple tries, okay? It took me 200 plus attempts in order to do this, and I'm a main healer. For this, you have another intermission, like I said. Just make sure you have all your cooldowns you need to get up, bloodlust out of turn pretty much, because you're going to need that bloodlust at the very end. And make sure your hymn's off too. So just get your sit here, get your mana up, get your food, get your flask, whatever you need to put back on. And make sure if you did have your talents as renewed faith, like I did for this video, if you did exactly what I did, copied it, make sure at this point change it to Trail of Light. This part right here is very, very helpful if you have Trail of Light. And I'll show you why. After the time has passed, I open the gate and go in. I start, obviously, palming my guys. Get Callie and Commander palm, both tins. And then after my 5th palm, I just put on a Granny. And then I renewed my 2 Jared and Carrington, because these 2 right here will be the first ones attacking each other. Every attempt I had, they were the ones attacking each other first. And when it starts, see where my position is right here? I gripped Granny over here. Since she is range, it will help tremendously later on in this phase where you have to heal. And I'll tell you why I did that later. And just pop off the first wave, divine him, get him up to heal him up full, use your flashlights, whatever. Go to the next one. And this right here, why I did it, because after the first wave, Callie and Jared will go straight to Granny after this. And this spot is perfect too. It will help you tremendously if you're having trouble trying to heal this fight and heal your NPCs at the same time. Because what I learned is the second round, the NPCs come over here where they are standing. So just pretty much heal them up. First one, GS, use your Serenity right there. Here, I'll slow it down a little bit here. Go back to normal. Just keep your guys up. Heal. First person you hit is the far one. GS him. And then Serenity heal. Full health. And then you use your Sanctified, Apo, Sanctified, heal. And then if you need to, just pop cooldowns. Use your Serenity after. Use your Serenity just to get healed. Because you want that first 6 people healed as fast as possible. Because this wave right here, my strategy is to let 2 guys go and heal only 1 person and go back to my NPCs. If I had time to heal another person, so I didn't have any souls, but you really, really want souls, even though it's kind of like, why would you want souls? You can go straight to the boss and stuff like that. Because if you don't have any souls, the boss literally instantly you have 0 time, really. You have like 2 or 3 seconds until the boss comes out. When you have 2 adds to damage after this phase, you have so much time. You can change talents, you can change gear, you can heal your guys up to full, you can drink your mana full. You have plenty of time, because I don't know why they did that. It just how it was. So I just focused the far guy, let these 2 right here in front of me together away. I just healed the far guy, which is a soldier, which is the most painful one to deal with. And then I just came back and just started healing Callie and Carrington, whatever. And just kept on healing them until the next wave. Just keep your guys up as much. And then the next wave pops up. The guy should spawn over here where your guys are. And pretty much just keep your guys up until this guy pops out where you can heal. And then just heal them. Just pop cooldowns. Serenity, heal, anything you can. Phase is done. So now you have a grace period here. If you want to, you can heal your guys up, get your Serenity back on cooldown. I had my damage trinkets back on. I changed talents to renewed faith. This is crucial for the last round. You don't need it for where you have to kill the ads, because the ads don't do as much damage as the P1. So pretty much make sure you get that renewed faith back on. Damaging trinkets. Get your mana back up. Make sure your allies are healed. And then you will start the next phase. When the phase goes up, just use Fear Bomb right away because you're not going to use Fear. Just keep on main target Mage, just like P1. Shackle, if you want to do the Arbalist, you don't have to do any more damage. Just keep on attacking the Mage, like how I did here. I just kept Shackle on until I got the Mage dead. And then my guys went to the Arbalist and just DPS it down. Make sure you don't get hit Mana Sting. Dispel the Mana Sting right away. And then pretty much after the next guy dies, Arbalist, Soldier, Mage, whatever is last, make sure you get to the edge of the room. Just for the Lord guy, Thorn, comes out. And when he comes out, pretty much damage. This is how his rotation is. First go around, he'll jump, debuff on you right away. This debuff right here will go off in about 8 seconds. You want your health about 25 to 35%. A lot of people say 30 to 40. I think 40 is way too high. 25 is a pretty low, but you'll manage and survive if you do goes off and the jump happens. And your guys will be a lot more healthier if it does go off at 25 or a little bit lower. Pretty much get yourself down to that point. Keep healing Jared because that is pretty much your main target to heal. That's where your guys attacking. And the strategy here is every third row round. The first one, he'll do a bomb. He'll jump again for the second one when the bomb's going off. After that second one, heal yourself up to as high as you can, and then jump back into the green circle. Obviously, this is counterproductive because you want to keep yourself low health, but you don't want to die. The strategy here is try to maximize the room as much as possible while keeping your dots on the guy as much as possible. Heal yourself up, go in the green. He'll jump into the green puddle and have less space where the puddles are raised. So if you have to, heal yourself as full as possible. Make sure Jared is healthy. Keep yourself where your level is. And just keep on repeating this process. Heal Jared up. When you have the bomb, keep yourself at low health. And then when that odd number heal, go into the green circle and pretty much just bait the green fell ground. And then just keep on repeating this and just go around as much as possible. If you have to do a couple tries, try to get the time in correctly. That's perfectly fine. Don't be afraid to use cooldowns. If you want to go in the green circle and use him, it does sustain your health a little bit and Jared at the same time if you need to. If you want to stay in there a longer period of time, you're more than welcome. And just pretty much keep your dots rolling on him. Keep Chastise going. And make sure you pay close attention to what your health is at and when that bomb goes off. And then it's GG. And then congratulations to you, new Transmog. And I got very, very close here. To the very end here. And note tip here, if you die at the very last spot, last bit of it, do not panic. Just keep healing Jared, Carrington, and Granny while you're in angel form, because it is not over until one of them dies. So if you're in angel form, heal them to full. And just keep on healing them as much as you can. Use all your cooldowns as much as you can. Because if you keep them healthy as much as you can while you're in angel form and you die right away, they will still keep on attacking, and this is what happened. So hopefully this guide helped you. If you have any comments, please leave them below or come to my Twitch channel /HimDiesel. And hopefully this helped you get your Transmog win. Mage Tower comes back around for Holy Priest. Thank you guys. Hopefully this helped you.